Because the greatest mistake we can make is to believe that it was the bold daring of the Israel Air Force alone that killed Nasrallah, or that it was the strength of our hands, or the brilliance and ingenuity of our technology and our intelligence that sabotaged those beepers. Hopefully, the cataclysmic failures of October 7th have disabused us of those arrogant illusions, right? No, it's not our strength or the might of our hands. I saw this picture here that actually encapsulates it really beautifully. It shows a picture of the Israeli Air Force on top and a picture of their ground support below. And that ground support is the nation of Israel at the Western Wall praying to the God of Israel. That's a good encapsulation of the dynamic here. You know, it was not us, but it was the God of Israel who did these great things for us, because on the very Shabbat that this Nasrallah assassination mission was taking place, the entire nation of Israel is hearing the words of God spoken to us through the prophet Isaiah over 2,700 years ago. Words that were clearly meant to be read to us at that very moment. This was at the moment that this is happening, God is assuring us that the day will come, a very special day will come. We could have never known that that day that we were reading about was referring to that very day, yesterday, on Shabbat, but the day would come in which the prophet Isaiah says, Hashem, our God, will cause righteousness and praise to grow in the face of the nations. And that for Zion's sake, Hashem will no longer be silent, and for Jerusalem's sake, he will not be still. Now stay with me. Literally, as the news of Nasrallah's downfall was coming in, at that very moment, we were reading Isaiah's words. For the day of my vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redemption has come. I mean, anyone who read those words at that moment felt, it's not about the head, it's the heart, felt the exhilaration in their hearts of experiencing prophecy manifesting before their very eyes. I know I did. I mean, who would have thought that we would be reading words written nearly 3 millennia ago for the most insightful understanding of what's happening to us right now in the current events that are happening at this very moment that we're reading. Literally, as the crushed body of Nasrallah was being airlifted out of the underground bunker, which he and his fellow few surviving Hezbollah officers were trampled by the earth and crushed within. The very next verse, Isaiah chapter 63. Va'asus amin ba'api, va'ashkarem b'chamati. I trampled peoples in my anger and stupefied them with my wrath and threw their lifeblood to the ground. I mean, this is only a touch of it. You really need to read the entire thing, because it doesn't only tell us what's happening, but it tells us why, and it tells us what will happen next. And so for those of you who are concerned, oh no, what's Iran going to do now? Now they're really going to be upset. Their retaliation is going to be fierce. What's going to be? My friends, do not fear. I'm not saying that this is over, far from it. There may be much ahead of us, but the rest of the portion tells us that in the days to come, spoiler alert, a great redemption is coming. Say to the daughter of Zion, behold, your salvation has come. The nations will call you the holy nation, redeemed of Israel. You know, and finally, what is redemption? True comfort, seeing why we've been through all of this. In the very last verses, God tells us that all that time that we felt abandoned and alone, it wasn't true. We were never alone, and we will never be alone. Chapter 63, verse 9. In all their troubles, he was troubled, and an angel from before him saved them. With his love and his compassion, he redeemed them. He lifted them and bore them all the days of the world. So we're not alone. A great redemption is coming. And so, my friends, buckle up, because I have a feeling that the ride is just getting started. But the singular most important thing is, do not fear, because a great thing is in store. Great miracles of God are about to transpire for the nation of Israel and for the entire world.
Hey, this is Jeremy Gimpel. If you enjoyed that clip and you're interested in joining our global community, the Land of Israel Fellowship, you can find more information at thelandofisrael.com.